on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
I'm excited. We got a guest.
I know, me too. I'm excited. I've followed her online for a while, and very, very, very funny. And then, like, last week, my friend put us in a group chat. It's like, you should know this person. And I was like, oh, shit, yeah, she's mad funny.
This is incredible.
And now, yeah, we're on the pod.
She's absolutely reckless and wild with her fucking memes.
Incredible.
She's
maybe
incredible.
the best meme maker in Brooklyn.
Yeah, give it up for Anna Dye. Yes. Oh, my God.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? I'm so excited that you could be here. I was looking forward to it today. I was like, let me go see what Anna's doing on her Instagram. And I go through your stories today, and you just have close-ups of people shaving their pubes.
Yes. Well,
you are reckless on your Insta.
Okay, well, I was supporting a small business.
Of course.
It's a waxing business.
Of course.
Naturally, their video has to show the before and after.
I never knew this about waxing businesses.
Well, they should. I mean, like, how do you know your waxer is good if you didn't see the bush before? You know, so like, you know, it came together, and personally, like, I wasn't sharing it to like advocate for like shaving like vaginas, like. I am someone who very proudly has a hairy pussy. If that intimidates either of you, that's your problem, not mine.
I love this. I love this for many reasons. One, we met 10 minutes ago. And now you just tell me you got hairy pussy. This is incredible. Isn't it incredible what a microphone could do? It opens up conversations in ways that chit-chat or coffee cannot.
Well, to be fair, I don't think admitting that I have a hairy pussy is like anything like too personal. Like it's like an icebreaker question. Like it's
think so?
I think so. I think we should be more open with our icebreakers questions. Like, is your pussy shaved? Should be an icebreaker question. And then
do you do conferences? Do you go around to big businesses and pitch icebreakers?
Real icebreakers.
Do you eat ass?
See, like, icebreakers got bored. It'd be like, say a fun fact about you. Nothing's fun in your life, usually. No. So, like, we need questions that, like, break through that mold. So, like, is your pussy shaved? Do you like your balls with hair on it or not? Because that's also a controversial question. I know it's hard to shave balls, but I just wish more people would shave their balls.
Yeah.
So, like,
I get
get the conversation rolling.
I like that. Yeah. I have no problem with hair down there.
Okay.
I think that's all cool.
Yeah.
I think that, anyone I've been with, usually they're like, oh, I'm hair. I go, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's nothing about me that cares at all.
I like to hear that. Because I think a lot of people feel like they have to shave their vaginas. And I've talked to a lot of people with vaginas, and they're like, I have to shave. And I'm like, no, you don't have to. Like,
no.
I don't get it. If you meet anyone that's like, I will not go down on you because there's hair down there, like, that's a scary person, personally. I think that's a red flag.
And welcome to spooky season. Where men are walking around saying that we can't eat pussy with hair. This is spooky season. Thank you. In October, all the men that don't eat hairy pussies come out. Right? Yeah, right? This is hard. These are the struggles now. Yeah. That's not me.
Yeah. So, I was just supporting a small business, but I want to take a firm stance that I am for pussy hair.
Cool. Robbie, any thoughts on this?
I'm good with it all.
Interesting.
With it all?
Yeah,
I love how it was
okay,
very neutral. He's running for Congress.
No.
Congress of the pussy.
I mean, sure, let's break the ice. I don't shave that much. Fuck it. I cannot hold the standard to anyone else. Also, if you're going down, like...
You don't shave that much?
If you're about to go down on someone, I imagine that the moment is in a good place. For you to stop because there was hair there would be wild.
I didn't know that he doesn't shave that much.
No, I don't hook up that much.
We're friends.
You guys are supposed to be friends.
But boys don't talk about
like
that.
I was wondering earlier, like, are you guys friends enough to, like, would you be in a threesome together? Like, to me, that's like the hallmark of a true friendship.
If you would have a threesome?
Yes, if you would, like, not saying like it's planned in the future, but hypothetically. Would you engage in a threesome with him?
These are the icebreakers. You actually came here today to open the two of us up.
Yeah.
You keep. I sent you a message. I said we're having some problems. There's a lot of walls up between us. We need someone to come in and attack, and that is you. So, Robbie, do you want me to answer or do you want to
go first?
Okay.
You want me to go first?
No. I mean, it will be more fun for me if you go first, but I can answer first. Can I ask a follow-up question? Mm-hmm. Would him and I be engaging in sexual activities?
Not necessarily, but if you wanted, that's not like a requirement.
No, I know. No,
like, if you wanted,
yes.
Okay, so let's say
because that's not off the table.
Okay, that's off the table, I guess. Yeah.
Don't roll your eyes at me when I say that. I'm allowed to have a preference. You don't have to. You come into my home.
In the moment, you might feel differently. Your hand might wander. Okay, all right. Okay.
My hands. It's not Idle Hands, the movie from 2000. What are we talking here?
Fine. Okay. You don't have to do anything with each other, but you're both engaging in the same sex.
See.
Right? That's how you describe it.
Yeah. That's great. Cool. We just had to get the ground rules down before we answer the question, right?
Yes.
Would I engage in a threesome with Robbie and another person? No.
Wow.
Robbie, you go ahead. Oh no! I broke the kid's heart! Oh
no! I was gonna say.
Oh my God! Look at him!
I was gonna say if there's.
Do you need a tissue?
No, I don't care. I'm sorry,
just being
if there's
honest.
4 people, then maybe, but the same.
It needs to
person,
be more of them than us.
Just 2 and 2 is fine in the same room.
Oh, in the same, but that's not.
I would be. Yeah.
I've hooked up with someone and they were hooking up. That's like high school shit. What are we talking here?
We're talking sharing. Like sharing is caring. Like
yeah.
One
bowl of salsa.
I would say no, but I've been in scenarios where I was seeing myself agreeing to a potential threesome that I would not have agreed to sober. But sometimes you're just like I have been in a situation. I've seen situations unfold like that.
What situation?
I'm not gonna go into the situation, but I've seen friends that you would not think would have a threesome with someone, and the person's the right person, and it ends up being a match, and I'm like, oh wow, very surprised.
So this has happened multiple times.
No, just I would. I guess once, maybe twice.
Does this involve you? These stories?
No, I've never been involved.
Oh, so that's why you don't.
But
want
I'm
to speak
saying
to
I
it.
could see how people go down this path, not expecting to. Never say never, I guess. I can say never. I can say never to us. Yeah, I'm not trying to whatever.
But you say there's a chance.
Yeah.
Interesting. You've met my mother.
I mean.
And you're willing to have a threesome with me.
Everybody has a mother. I don't know what this
means. Here we go. This is a big day for us.
I'm not saying.
I think this is very telling of your friendship. Robbie knows your favorite color and would engage in a threesome with you, but you would not return the same energy. I think there's an imbalance in this relationship that I am detecting. And so after this podcast episode, maybe you guys should talk about that and explore that. And I'm willing to offer my services to mediate that.
That's amazing. So I have a question. So when you have a really good friend, you go, you're my really good friend now. I'm okay. We would have threesomes.
Yeah, if any of my friends were like, Anna, I want to have a threesome. I want you to be a participant. I would most likely say yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of your friends?
I have a lot of friends.
You have a lot of friends. That's not the question I was going to ask. That's not the question I was going to ask. But what a flex on me. Wow. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm so sorry. I have a couple of friends, okay? What do you mean you have a lot of friends? How many friends How many friends do you have?
Okay, so when it comes to friends, there are so many categories of friends.
I agree as well.
I have a lot of hyper-specific categories. I once actually made a notes document that details all the different categories of friends that I have.
Would people be hurt by this document?
I didn't list my friends in them. I just put the categories.
Okay. And what were some of these categories? What type of categories were you
there's like once a monthlies. So a friend that I'll see once a month.
Once a month.
And there's weekly friends. There are friends there are work obligate friends.
Yeah.
That you're only friends because of work.
Because of work.
Which is great.
Yes.
those friendships they're amazing.
They are amazing, but like they also only exist because we work together, and we hardly do things outside of the context of work. You know, at work we're like best friends. We know each other's lore. But then outside of work, we're not hanging out realistically.
And I think that as long as you both know those boundaries as the friends, it's incredible.
It is.
If one of you asks the other to do something like, hey, do you want to come to my summer house? Or like, do you want to go on a beach trip? Fuck you. You're stepping over the line of this shared agreement of what this friendship is.
Exactly.
This friendship is based on a corporation.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So what happens if like a monthly wants to become a weekly? Is there a process to get promoted?
Okay, so
because sometimes monthlies want to become weeklies.
It's an ongoing like rotation. It's all based on vibes.
Okay.
Like sometimes someone's
what
vibe.
isn't?
Hang on, I feel like I can literally pull up this document.
Are you always disorganized or just for friends?
I just like
just emotional stuff.
I just categorize things a lot. It's like my hobby to put things in categories.
So you're a big container store freak.
Not in my room.
Your thoughts. I agree with you.
Okay, so I'm pulling this up. Holy shit. Friendship categories. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, there's like a lot of
Stop.
Oh, this is incredible.
So these are it. There's forced acquaintanceship, orbital pleasantries. Those are people that are just in your circles. Hi, you know their name. You say hi to them.
Orbital pleasantries. I like that.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Forced acquaintanceship, obviously, people you just have no choice but to know because they're friends with your friends.
Sister-in-laws.
Yes. You know, those people.
I said sister-in-laws.
Sister-in-laws.
You don't have
because I don't have
There's two brother-in-laws.
I have two brother-in-laws. But I'll use the example of sister-in-law.
Okay, all right. Avoiding family drama.
Actually, if I'm being honest, my family has zero drama around that.
There's beloved acquaintance.
Uh-huh.
That's like an acquaintance that like you could make a friend. That's like an acquaintance that you could hang out with, but you probably will never. But you like them. This is an acquaintance you're happy to see.
Oh,
I love that.
And that the person that you actually mean when you say, hey, let's go get coffee.
Yeah,
This is who you actually mean.
This is who you actually, yes.
You don't do it.
You don't do it, yep.
But you actually mean it from your heart. And I think that people say that, and we don't give enough love to actually meaning that sentence. You don't have to do it, but you can mean it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that, like, I love people that I'm like, oh, let's catch up. And then we never do. I still love you.
Yeah. This is someone I feel like, if you're not looking forward to going to a party and then you find out that they'll be at the party, you're like, oh, this will be nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, exactly. I never get to see them.
Yes, exactly.
Like that kind of person.
That's that person.
Yeah, I like that.
There's housing obligate. This is someone you know because you live with them.
Interesting.
Housing obligate.
Interesting.
Do you categorize that as a friend, or is it just people that you interact with?
It's like friendships.
Yeah,
because
I guess
you still
you're right.
have a relationship with that person. Like
100%.
It's like when that third random roommate comes in. It's like, okay, yeah, we live together. We have to have some sort of interaction that's pleasant. But like otherwise, if we're in for the circumstances of living together, you wouldn't know this person.
Yeah.
Then there's housing familiar. It's like, you know, still your roommate, but you like them a little bit more. It's not as forced, you know? But you guys still aren't buddies, you know?
Yeah. Someone that when you stop living together, you might get a beer. You might catch up.
Yeah. You know, and then there's housing. There's keeper of the home. That's like someone who you came to live with as a roommate. You guys became like great friends, got on well, but when you guys move apart, you likely won't hang out, but you still have those fond memories of living with them.
Keeper of the home. Keeper of the home. Oh, yes. Yes. Peter is now a keeper of the home. From obligatory hello, greetings, to a keeper of the home, Peter. Do you go to the Ren Fair? You're a Game of Thrones slut over here, right? You love Game of Thrones.
I feel attacked. I didn't know this was a roast session.
No, it's not a roast session.
On a podcast.
You are. I'm so.
Yeah,
excuse
wow.
me. Excuse.
Okay.
I like the Ren Fair. It was the first time I threw an axe, and it made me feel strong.
Did you like hit the target?
I was a child.
Interesting.
No.
They let children throw axes.
They let children throw axes. Axes.
So, anyways, where are we on this list?
So we just finished the housing ones.
Okay.
And there's there's different categories. There's ones for housing. There's ones for like work. The work ones are fun. There's a workplace familiar. That's just anyone at your job. Any coworker.
Yeah.
You're just familiar with them. Hey. whatever. Then there's a same gripe comrade. Same gripe comrade is you and that other bitchy person at your job that both hate being there, and you guys have come together and you complain about everything that goes on at work. And that is basically the basis of your relationship. It's like, I hate this place, you hate this place, let's talk about it. And
a love through hate.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
some of the
bond
strongest
is strong.
bonds.
It's one of the strongest
You know,
bonds.
there's a flaw in that relationship, though. The flaw in that relationship is when they bring up something they hate and you don't also hate it.
Like outside of the work.
Or even in the work.
In the work, yes.
So they bring someone up or something up and you don't want to also hate that. That boat will sink from one hate and not hate.
Yeah.
So then you end up hating things that you actually don't hate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, these are all flawed relationships.
Of course. No,
And
yes.
I love that you bring that up because that is genuinely what happens when you build any relationship on hate. Is that inevitably you'll end up hating each other in some way, or someone's going to do something shady. I mean, like, this is the juiciest relationship to have at work because that bitch, like, something's going to go wrong. Can I curse on this?
Yeah.
No, we're going to bleep all the ass eating and the hairy pussy stuff. Okay? It's just going to be big bleeps.
Pussy's not a curse word.
No, I know.
You can walk in an elementary school and it's like, yeah, I eat pussy, and that's...
You said it, not me. I don't think you can. As a person who used to perform for kids, I think that would be. I couldn't say God. So
you couldn't say God.
You couldn't say, "Oh my God," which is a problem for me growing up with a mother that was too much, because that is in my vocabulary in a deep way. Oh my God means everything to me. You know. And yeah, but like a relationship built on hates, that sinks quick.
It does.
Yeah, but it feels good.
But it's also the funnest. Being like, oh my God, Deborah is such a cunt. Did you see her email?
Yeah.
I know, you're just like
it's juicy.
It's juicy.
It's like candy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the candy of relationships.
The candy of relationships.
It feels fucking good though.
It does.
As long as you just keep eating the candy.
Yes.
Even though when you know it hurts.
Yes.
Well, I had a relationship like this at my old job, but you have to like evolve to common things you like. It can't just be. Also, we were pretty much on a blanket statement, same page of everything we hated at this job, which was everything. Like there was no good thing. Like we still will send each other memes about how working in corporate America sucks. Like, but yeah, you need to eventually be like, all right, we both like this other. Like you need to have likes for it to become anything meaningful. I feel like.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why we have mixed use coworker.
Mixed use.
That.
This sounds a little.
What is happening? Mixed use.
This is not something I could do.
You're getting scarier and scarier as this list comes out.
What's your value to me?
It's absolutely terrifying every time I see this.
Yeah.
Mixed use coworker is like, that's exactly what it is. Like your coworker who you start out, same gripe, but then you realize, oh wait, you're kind of cool.
You could it elevates.
Yeah, it elevates. Like that's your friend. That's your work friend, like your work wife or work husband, or like that level of like, this is my friend. Sometimes you might even hang out.
Yeah.
Outside, you might go from a work to a happy hour, or a work to meet up on a Saturday.
Work to happy hour, maybe even meet up on a Saturday.
What's your day job?
I can't say it.
Okay, 100%.
Okay.
I love that. Yes,
I cannot.
You're a
say
pilot.
It. Yes, I have a lot of. I can talk about day jobs I've had.
Okay.
It's just like
I understand
the
that.
nature of the things I post online. It is really important that I do not.
You mean the 9/11 memes? You mean so you do work for the Pentagon? Let's just. Oh my God. No.
I may have some connections to the U.S. government. Can you imagine me working for the U.S. government?
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Wow.
I don't fucking know. I mean, they're all idiots. Like, I don't know you. I'm not saying.
Me an idiot.
No, I'm saying
so
you're
you think
better.
I'm dumb?
I'm saying you're better than idiots.
Okay, nice save there.
You better believe it.
What are you guys drinking, by the way? It's interesting that I wasn't offered a colored beverage.
You want coffee?
It's
coffee.
I just like
coffee.
to be offered it. Like I was just offered water.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes, of course.
I buy the cold brew concentrates and we poured it, and I ran out, or else I would have offered. So I ran out right before you came.
Likely story.
I'll show you the fridge. I'll take you through a tour of my fridge.
Okay.
I'll take you through a tour of my fridge.
I'm just saying you've had a lot of time to prepare your excuse before I got here.
100%. Most of our time before you got here was preparing a coffee excuse.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
I also I only have water. We're only drinking water and coffee right now. And smoothies. We're not drinking alcohol.
This is very suspicious.
What do you mean? What do you think I'm trying to hide coffee?
I mean, you have this, like, what is it, a candor? There's
a decanter.
Decanter, yeah, whatever. You have a Decatur over here. And you're telling me that you only drink water and coffee. Okay.
Oh, my God. Do my accent.
This is water.
That's water in there, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'd like some more water.
Okay.
You like some more water? I'll get you cold water from inside.
6-month-old water.
That'd be
But you could take a sip.
Yeah, I am kind of curious about 6-month-old water.
No, what are we doing here? I'll get you nice new water.
I kind of want to try it.
Do you want to try the old water?
Just a little swig. I want to do a little taste test of 6-month water.
Okay.
If I die, like, we have video evidence of what led up to it.
Okay, that's amazing. Do you want actual cold water?
Yes, please.
Of course.
I love being an enigma. I'm sorry, I can't help but. Okay, let me see. Cheers.
Should we wait till he comes back?
Oh yeah, let's wait till he comes back.
But yeah, this is water.
Oh goodness, I'm in a group chat. Oh,
you're in a group chat?
I'm in a group chat
right now.
It is,
and
with
it's
a
having
heavy
a big
heart.
moment.
It is with a heavy heart that I am in a group chat.
This is only one. How many are you in?
Oh my
Just
God.
one?
So there's one ongoing group chat that I can personally maintain.
Okay.
And even that one, I'm like a bad participant, but I just got added to 2 group chats within the hour of 2 p.m.
And you can't leave them.
I think you can.
I tried to leave one recently. Yeah, well, I don't care about that.
You left the group chat. It's so dramatic, like.
Because I got added to a group chat for a bachelor party that I was not able to attend, and I kept trying to leave, and it was not allowing me to leave, to the point where I texted people in it, and I was like, can you guys make a new group chat for the people who are actually going to be attending this trip? I don't need, like, we're all at the paintball spot. Like, I don't need these updates continuously. And I was just like trying to, I have a thing where you can't cheers water, but I feel like this is different water.
What do you mean you can't cheers water?
I don't know. It's like my only superstition.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You have that real superstition?
Yeah. I never cheers water.
What is the superstition?
You're not supposed to cheers water.
And what happens?
Yeah.
I don't know. Bad luck. It's just bad.
Oh, I don't want bad luck.
Okay.
We
could just drink. We could drink this 6-month-old.
I'm gonna
water.
like swirl it a bit. Like
swirl
a bit of.
Tell me the flavors. I'm not suggesting that you drink this, but you enjoy that. We have actual.
Oh, it's water. It's 100%. I was like, is this about to be vodka?
It's stale.
Oh no.
It's giving like tap.
Yeah.
It was tap, I believe.
Yeah, it is tap. That's Brita and that's tap.
I could tell the difference.
You could tell the and
Absolutely.
I changed my Brita filter.
I love that.
I changed my Brita filter.
You're all right.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? If I have the Brita, I'm not gonna change the filter.
Yeah, that's a wild move.
People are living out here with dirty Britas. These idiots. Thank you, because honestly, it is just a container. Britas become containers unless you take care of them.
Exactly. And if you don't change the filter, the mold grows. And then you're drinking
so it becomes
moldy
worse.
water.
Yeah.
Yes, it becomes worse.
It's worse than tap.
Because you're just putting tap water in a plastic container.
Mm-hmm.
We do the Brita.
I have a Brita that forces you to change because the flow of the water gets so weak that you have no choice but to change it. And I love that, That's what I like.
I like water. Cold water is one of my favorite things. One of my favorite feelings is you wake up and you feel cold water down your throats. Do you ever like the feeling of the water in your chest?
There's something like a little homoerotic about your description of the water sliding down your throat.
I like a nice cold water right down.
Slowly.
And I just feel it, and that's how I like
Wait,
to wake up.
are either of you like married or something?
No,
I know
no,
nothing about you guys.
100%.
No, we're both single.
We're both. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you married?
Sure.
No, that's not an answer. You can't. What the fuck?
No job.
Why are you asking me questions and then not taking? Yeah. What is this passive sure bullshit? Sure is the worst response a person could give.
Sure.
Sure. When I want to be a dick, I use the word sure. You want to come out?
Think
sure.
Blanket statement. Sure. Is the
I think
worst
sure
response.
is a very shitty word.
Really?
You think so?
Yeah.
Unless you're like, I'm sure of it.
But that's I'm sure of it.
So just sure as
Just
a one-word response.
Sure.
Annoying.
Sure.
Yeah. You want? Hey, you want sausage and peppers for dinner? Sure. The fuck are we doing? Speak your truth.
Ungrateful.
Sure is when you.
Yeah.
I'd rather get a hard no than a sure. I want to hear your truth.
Yeah.
Sure is the most. It's sure's for cowards. A coward
or
uses
maybe
the word
not.
sure.
Or
what
maybe
do you mean,
not.
or maybe not?
Or counterpoint.
Counterpoint.
That's how they feel. They don't. Not everything is a hard yes or a hard no. But the person asking they're obviously excited about the thing because they're asking it, and they want somebody enthusiastic about their thing. So the fact that they're apathetic towards it makes them mad, but maybe they just are apathetic towards it.
See, I use sure to be an asshole. Like I'm against your counterpoint.
This is it. This is debate club.
To be an
honestly,
asshole.
Yeah.
It's an asshole response.
Yes.
It's like, are you married? That's not a sure. You can't answer that with sure. But why
can't.
not? Why not?
Why not?
What's
Yeah.
stopping me?
Nothing was stopping you. You did it.
You did it.
And my
No
bubbles, I
boundaries.
started screaming.
Yeah.
You did it, and I started screaming. I'm invested in your love life 0, and I start screaming when you give me a sure response on if you're married.
No, I'm not married.
You're not married.
No, and I haven't been married in the past.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Do you want to get married?
No.
No.
I want to have children, but I never wanted to be married. You know, like if I do have to be married, like it just has to be like a courthouse marriage or something. Like
You never have to be.
yeah. Well, some people are like ultimatum, like get married.
yeah,
Like, all right,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I guess we can go to the courthouse and
You don't want a wedding.
The eye-rolling bride.
Sure.
That's who you are, sure.
I do.
You want to go to
Do
the
you take
courthouse.
this person as your husband? Sure. Yeah, that would be
I
wild.
guess. Like,
Yeah,
we have
I
to
do. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like I feel like weddings are like ever since I was a kid, like this is something that's been a lifelong like dislike. Every time I'm at a wedding, I'm like, this is the worst fucking event ever. It's never lit. What wedding is lit? You just have to pretend it's lit because you spent money and you know the people. Weddings are not lit.
So
That's it.
yeah, most aren't.
Most are
Most
not
aren't.
lit. The
Most
the
are
litness
not.
happens on the bachelor party and stuff. But if you're not invited, like, what's the point?
What's the
Weddings
point?
aren't lit.
The-
It's too emotional.
You don't like emotions.
Not that I don't like emotions.
You don't like emotions.
Oh no, I'm not saying I don't like emotions.
Because you feel like an emotional person to me.
I'm an expressive person.
Thank you for telling me the difference. So all these expression is a fake. You're pretending you have emotions.
Yeah, I'm like yeah, exactly. I'm like
Ouch.
I'm amplifying.
Ouch.
Yeah,
This whole
yeah.
episode is ouch. Jesus Christ. Fucking take my heart. Oh my God.
Oh, excuse me. No, but
Okay.
I just feel like it's too emotional. It feels so like vulnerable. Like I could not imagine fucking like kissing some dude in front of like my entire like family and friends. That is, I don't know, that's so vulnerable to me. Like
Yeah.
there's like a part of me that's like making fun of me in my own head. And it's like, this is embarrassing, girly. Like, let's
Yeah.
go. Like, it's just too much. Weddings, and then the money.
The money is
I
the
will
part I
say,
agree with you the most.
I feel like a lot of times too, it is what it is. I think that the love does not fit the stakes of the wedding.
Yeah.
Of the money, of the emotional vulnerability. But like if two people like the love was there, then maybe it's a little better. But like, yeah, a lot of times
I know what you mean.
Like $100,000
Exactly.
and all the people and I see it like all of it together is high stakes. This $100,000 love is a lot
That's what
for
I'm
me.
saying.
But I want to have $100,000. You don't want to have
Yeah, but a lot of
$100,000
people don't.
love?
A lot of people don't. That's I
And
mean,
you can
this
have
is what it is.
$100,000 love without spending $100,000.
That-
You'll
yes,
just feel
yes.
rich every day you're with the person. But my brother's getting married next year, and
So it's good that you came out and said all that. It's good.
Also,
well,
they
I
aren't
think my
lit.
family already knows
Yeah,
how I
yeah,
feel
you feel
about
it.
it. I'm always
Yeah,
like, okay. But my brother's getting married, and like I like his fiance. She's nice. She's a
Yeah.
really sweet girl. I'm glad she's gonna join our family. I don't know if she has sisters, but she's about to have a bunch. And it's just like thinking about like all the stress and like preparation that goes into it, I'm just like, oh my God, this could never be me, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just so embarrassing. Again, I think weddings are very embarrassing at its core.
Yeah.
At its core.
It's
cringe.
It's like you're being a Disney adult. It's very cringe. Weddings are cringe.
I mean, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just my thoughts on weddings.
It is interesting that people hate PDA and we don't want to see anyone kiss. But in that circumstance, we literally clink our glasses so we can watch you kiss. We're demanding PDA at a wedding.
Right. And if I start sucking dick at my wedding, suddenly that's going too far.
Well, is it your husband's dick?
It's my wedding. I can suck whatever dick I want.
Are you willy-nilly sucking dick in the wedding? Because I would say one is definitely too far. I would say, I would hope, even an open relationship, I hope my bride will only suck my dick on my wedding. Publicly in front of my mother and my father.
I can't promise anything. I can't promise it will be my husband's dick I'm sucking at my wedding. I just cannot promise that.
That's good to know. Yeah. It's good to know as someone that dates you. It's also good to know as someone that is invited to your wedding that you do have the potential of getting your dick sucked by the bride.
Yeah. It's exciting, you know? It's like
that's a lit wedding. That is a fucking lit wedding.
That is a lit wedding.
Most
weddings aren't that lit.
No, the bride's sucking some dude's dick by the fucking Peter Luger station. Yeah. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
I would have always said that. I would love to be like a +1 at a wedding where it gets dissolved at the altar. Like someone that would be, yeah.
People don't object to marriages anymore. What happened?
Where's the drama?
Where's the drama?
They do need more drama.
The drama? Go to the altar and say no.
Right. Where's the baby mama standing? No, I object.
Yes.
Come on. Where is
this is I was going to say more music helps too, because a lot of people don't play music, but this is heightened even better.
Yeah, I want the drama. I want someone storming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where great movies are made from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone pounding on the glass, Graduate style. No.
I love you.
Yes. I love you. I'm going to start going to weddings and doing that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people don't invite me to their wedding, because I know they know that I am a hater and I will object. Sometimes I don't even know that couple. And I'm like,
and you're getting invited?
Make this about me. This is why I don't get invited.
That's
people know this about me.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
Are any of you getting married? You should have me at your wedding.
That's amazing. Well, if I get cold feet, I'll definitely invite you.
Yeah.
So you can ruin it so I don't have to. I'll be like, well, she makes a point. We should just call it off. You know, that's a good point.
This is good. You should, for hire, object.
Oh.
You go to weddings because you will do this, and you're not afraid to look embarrassed.
For cowards.
Yeah, for embarrassed. Ending weddings for cowards.
Service.
Yes, end weddings for cowards.
End weddings for. I should start offering that.
Yes. And if the bride wants to go, you go, the groom sends me nudes. He screaming. And then she's just for stopping it. Even if we find out it's all a ruse afterwards, it'll be like, okay, we stopped the wedding. He sent me a video of him jerking off. Oh, no, you did, right? This is ideal.
I saw him on Tinder.
You saw him on Tinder.
I saw him on Tinder.
Do you delete your Tinder, or do you have a Tinder or Hinge, or?
Tinder. Yes.
You have it.
I have only deleted my Tinder once.
Uh-huh.
This was before COVID happened. So
Sure.
2020 was like my last remake of Tinder.
Okay.
Before I deleted it because like I was a flight attendant. This is a job I can publicly talk about. I was a flight attendant.
Amazing.
Yes, thank you. I did it for a year. Then COVID happened and I lost my job. And because of that, I'm like, well, I'm not going to go back to Europe. So I started a new Tinder. That was the last time I ever started a new Tinder.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Tinder was probably good as a flight attendant.
It wasn't.
Really?
It really wasn't.
That's interesting to me. If that's what you want, it feels like an ideal job for Tinder.
It does feel like an ideal job for Tinder. The problem is, like, I only met 2 people. Like, well, actually, no, I went on like 3 Tinder dates.
Ooh.
One
okay,
of them,
that third one got you blushing.
One of them was like, it was like, this will do. And then the second one, it was actually a really scary date because like I was on a date. There was a huge language barrier, which is like fine. It's international, but there was a huge language barrier, and he would not let me leave. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. I'm gonna go. And he's like, no. He was trying to convince me to stay. And I had to like push him and like run off.
That
is very
That happened
scary.
in Amsterdam. And then the third one was like, it was this like whirlwind of like a Greek romance. Oh my God. It was so intense. We had like we fell in love. Well, I didn't fall in love, but he definitely did. He fell in love. And then I kept telling him I would come back to Greece. He was a nice guy. I genuinely did like him, but like he was definitely more into me than anything. But like I kept telling him I'd come back to Greece, but they kept changing my schedule and taking Greece off my schedule, so I never came back. And I kept like telling him, and he got like sad and upset because like I kept like being like, I'm coming, and then never mind, they changed my schedule. So I think he thought I was like kidding, but that's genuinely what happened. So that one fizzled out, but that one was intense. That was like
Do you like when a guy likes you more than you like him?
I mean, like... Or
are you the type of girl that likes...
I mean, ideally, someone would like me more than I like them, but that's just not what always happens.
That is ideal.
That's what I'm saying. It's ideal.
It's ideal.
I felt... I mean, like, I'm a nice person. I didn't try to hurt him.
Yeah.
But,
because a lot of women like men that aren't, you know...
I do have a pattern of liking men that don't like me, but... Eventually, I'm always just like, like, I just feel like sometimes I'll like someone that doesn't like me because I just need a crush in the moment, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then, like, but realistically, like, I need someone that is interested in, like, at least reciprocates the same level. But I don't need someone that's, like, extremely interested in me because then it's like, don't put me on a pedestal, you know? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's a hard balance.
Yeah, it's a hard balance.
Yeah, you want someone that's going to love you, but be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, not be busy. Wait. No, I just want someone that meets the same energy, you know?
Yes.
Someone that meets the same energy.
And I think when you find that person, that is like the one. You know what I mean? When you love each other the same amount.
It's so difficult to find because there's always an imbalance, or they're like they're very unwell, and you're just like, I can't keep doing this. Oh my God,
you're very unwell.
Oh my God, 2019 was such a whirlwind year for me personally, like dating. There's this guy that I dated in 2019 and his girlfriend had died like in July of that year, and we started seeing each other in November. Not enough time had passed.
No.
And he was still very he was very sad about his girlfriend that died, rightfully so, but he was not in a good place at all.
Did you Google the girlfriend?
I mean, she was on his Facebook. I didn't have to Google. Like, they had so many pictures together. And
can I ask how she died?
Yeah, so it's like the wildest thing. She got hit by a car February of that year.
Jesus.
And then she lived.
What?
And she was alive for months in the hospital, getting routine, like, small surgeries. And after one of the small surgeries, she just died.
That feels like Final Destination.
Right. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's so scared.
Yeah.
Scary.
It was sad, but
So you were living in Europe, or you were living in New York?
I was
spending the week in Europe.
So when I would work, I'd spend like 3 days, whatever destination, and come back. So like I'd be in Europe like maybe twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your home base was still
New York.
Okay.
So I was mostly here.
Yeah. Interesting.
And it was just it was interesting because he was not healed at all. He should not have been dating people.
Totally.
But the sex.
Tremendous.
Oh my God, damaged dick.
Stop! I'm trying to hurt myself every day.
Trying to make his dick better.
I'm trying to cause trauma on my body to please her body. You know what I'm saying?
Something about that emotional trauma. I'm just kidding. I was so sad.
Yes.
Oh. But oh my God.
Yeah.
It was just not a good time. Like, he was in a really bad place.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever got
good
better.
dick.
Good dick. But good dick does not make anything, and you just gotta prioritize yourself.
I feel you. I tell myself every day about that.
We reconnected in 2022. Not 2022, 2020 as well. Yes.
Okay. TOO.
Yes.
So you were a flight attendant. Do you have anything that like I should know as a passenger? Any tips that you want to?
The flight attendants hate you.
Yeah. Great.
I know the vibe is in the air. They do hate you.
Great.
Okay.
They hate
you.
They hate me.
That's the work bond.
Yes.
That you hate is mainly the patrons.
Everyone.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything I could do to prevent that?
You can come on the flight and bring them like a gift. So if you really want to get on a flight attendant's good side, you bring them like food or like anything nice.
Like a box of chocolates.
Box of chocolate, whatever. Those are like nice things you can do to like.
Does that actively happen?
Yeah, people give us gifts all the time. Yeah. It didn't happen like every flight, but like every now and then people would be like, oh, hey, hi crew, thanks for taking care of us. Here's like a pack of like chips or something. Not like chips, but like, you know, here's a pack of something. And
something they bought at the duty-free spots and a
Yeah,
Toblerone. Here's a
And
Toblerone.
then the
Remember
flight
me.
attendants on that flight are like, oh yeah, nice, that was cool. And then we sort of treat that passenger a little bit nicer. But I would say that was just like, maybe I'm projecting, maybe I just hated the passengers and I'm assuming everyone else did too.
Okay.
So don't take what I'm saying as gospel. But
You're the only flight attendant I've ever talked to.
What you do need to know is that you will never die from turbulence. The plane will never crash from turbulence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the plane is most likely to crash during takeoff or landing. So if you make it through takeoff and you're not gonna, like, when it's in the air and it's shaking up, like, you're not gonna die from that.
Sure.
I mean, you might from like hitting your head or something, but like the plane won't crash from turbulence.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So Toblerones, and I'm not gonna die.
You're not gonna die in the air.
Okay.
You might die during takeoff or landing. That's when most plane accidents happen. I think about like 95% of plane accidents happen during takeoff and landing. So
scary.
Turbulence won't kill you.
That's good. I have to take a long flight in March, so I'm like.
To where?
I'm going to the UK.
Oh.
Do you hate?
I do.
Well, I've spent my life savings on a vacation there. No. I'm doing shows.
Okay.
Cool. Where do you like? What was the dopest place you've been?
Oh, so my airline was we mostly went to Europe.
Okay.
So I only went to Europe on work, and I don't love Europe.
What?
Well, their food is just so.
Italy?
I didn't get to go to Italy, so I'm not speaking on
So we
Italy.
understand.
Most of the other food wasn't good when I was there.
Most of the food is it's so mid. It's like
yeah,
I feel you.
It's
Irish
like,
food, British food, the
British
Amsterdam
food.
food, the Prague food, the German food.
It's all like the best food you can get there is like you can get good Indian food in England, and that would be good.
Yes.
I got good Thai food in Amsterdam. That was good. But like the native like Dutch cuisine and things like that, it's like not to be like xenophobic, but like they need to do some work on their food.
I would agree.
I would agree as well. But French and Italian people have good food.
French food is fine, in my opinion. I think it's fine. I think
you like butter.
I like butter. I like bread. I just don't. But I will say, like, I'm ethnically from Ghana, so like our foods are like so different to European foods. That, like, no European cuisine I've ever had in general ever wows me because it's so bland to me in general. So,
that makes sense.
And I'm not like too big of a fan of cheeses and milks and stuff. So for me, it's like I get the concept. I get the history and the technique and the presentation of their cuisine.
Sure.
Do I appreciate the flavors? No.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, how I grew up with Italian food. I like love, and I don't like Italian food from Italy.
Yeah.
I like trash. Chicken cutlets slathered in sauce, and I like it's like food for the heart, you know, to make you feel good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like if you saw a pizza in Italy, you'd probably be like, huh, you know. But pizza here, it's like, especially like a real Italian pizza here, it's like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like the food in Europe was very underwhelming. Although the ingredients are very fresh. I do think their produce is nice.
Yeah. They use better ingredients than the United States.
Better pizza, Papa John's.
Now here we go. Now we're playing. Now we're talking.
I was getting set up for Papa John's.
You doing Papa John's ad over here?
I don't think I've ever had Papa John's.
You have to cut that out. You cannot have free advertising.
Yeah.
They would crush. Not. If you said that, they would start crushing. Papa John's will go through the roof.
We can't give that to them.
We can't give that to them.
No.
Papa John's, Domino's, or Pizza Hut? Which one do you fuck with?
I don't even like pizza. Is this podcast over? I was trying to see if I could just slide that in. I genuinely don't like pizza.
At what points when you came into my house were you like, I'm going to break the news? At what points from the Italian...
Italy.
When I saw the little Italy plate in your kitchen, I was like, I hope he doesn't bring up pizza.
So this has been on your mind since you came here, and you're like, I'll talk about threesomes. I'll distract them with pussy hair. And you know what? It worked. It worked for a while. I'll give you that. But now we got to the truth. Pizza. You don't like it.
I think
as a New York, you're in New York.
I'm not a New Yorker. So
I know. I took it back very quickly. Do not worry. I dropped the ER very quickly. You are in New York.
I am in New York.
Yes.
And I just don't care for pizza. I have never cared for pizza, and I will never care for pizza. That is just my own personal prerogative.
Yeah.
This is good to know.
I think sometimes when I tell people I don't like pizza, they take it personally.
Yeah, I did for a second, and I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You can do that. You can react however you want.
I was expressing, not reacting.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Ooh, this lazy Susan.
Using my words. Yeah, okay, all right.
No.
But pizza is. I get the concept. I
get
sure.
It,
but it's just not it.
I mean, if you don't like a lot of cheese, it's a lot of cheese.
It's a lot of cheese.
You don't like cheese. You don't like bread. You like.
It's not I don't like. I just don't care for it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. Yeah.
Sure. It's a sure food for you.
Yeah, it's very sure.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I totally. I'm like, I mean, he's obsessed with pizza.
I eat a lot of pizza.
Are you Italian?
Yeah.
You're both Italian?
Yeah.
Italians stick together, huh?
I guess.
That's not something anyone ever said.
Italians stick together.
That's really a tenet of our relationship.
Yes.
Italians sticking together.
Italians, we stick together.
We need to.
Yeah, it's hard, you know?
Yeah, it's hard out here for an Italian.
No, not at all.
No.
No, but my favorite cities in Europe were definitely like, I liked Athens. Maybe it was due to my romance there. Who knows? But
Definitely.
I liked Athens. I liked Amsterdam.
Okay.
Fuck. I love Amsterdam. And Paris.
Do you smoke weed? Oh, I love Paris.
I can't talk about my drug use.
Of course.
There's gonna be so many pieces of this. I can't do this. I can't do that.
No, I totally got that.
I do like Amsterdam a lot. That's all I can say. I do love Amsterdam.
I like Amsterdam too. I thought it was really fun. I thought that there was way too many it felt like a big mall a lot. It felt like there was a lot of like just fucking America like just let's put this restaurant here, that chains. I didn't go to Amsterdam for chain restaurants.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that you say that because that's what people probably think about New York.
100%.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn's less like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. There's other parts of Amsterdam that aren't so, like that.
Sure. I went to the main parts.
Yeah, you went to the main parts.
Yeah.
I went to the main parts. Fucking
that's where you fucked up.
Idiots. I got all high. I said, don't go to the main parts.
When did you go?
When did I go? 2019.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What airline did you take?
I was doing like those little tiny airlines in Europe. I was jumping from one place to another.
Oh, okay. We might have been in Amsterdam at the same time.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see a huge guy high, giggling, eating food down the block?
Perhaps. Perhaps I did. I just think our paths probably crossed. That was the time that I was in Amsterdam the most, 2019.
You feel that?
Yeah, our paths probably crossed.
It's a good airport.
Yeah, I like the airport. I like Amsterdam. Paris is surprisingly nice.
The people are much nicer there than I would expect.
Well, I almost got kicked out of a bar for burping, so I don't know. Certain areas.
What?
Yes. I went to a bar there, and at the time I was still drinking, and then I was drinking beer, and I burped because beer, gas, you burp.
You don't gotta tell me.
The bartender was pissed. Mind you, the bar was almost empty. It was me, my friend, and maybe this other patron.
What the fuck?
And the bartender was just if you do that again, you're going to have to leave. And his that's my bad French accent. It was
pretty good to me.
It was surprising. You think so?
It was good to me.
Thank you.
Which doesn't mean much. But it was good to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So
wow.
That was a wild experience.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. Yeah, I think that you should be allowed to burp in a bar.
I think so too.
Especially
you can't sell things with carbonation and then get mad when people burp.
I know. It's like these restaurants that don't have bathrooms.
Yeah, you can't.
What the fuck?
It shouldn't be allowed.
It should. It pisses me off so much when a restaurant says their bathrooms aren't working.
Like Dunkin', all these. If you sell food and drinks, you should have to legally have a bathroom.
Dunkin' Donuts literally sells laxatives and they don't have a bathroom.
I know.
They don't have a bathroom. They go eat the
sipping the 6 month
No, she's
with
wild.
the real water. You don't have to do that.
She's chasing
You
the
don't
real
have
water
to do that.
with the fake water.
I mean, it's water.
No, it feels fun, right?
Yeah, it
is nice.
If you have water and like I'm gonna drink both.
Yeah,
of them,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I'm just gonna take my time. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I just like this little container.
That's a cordial glass.
Oh my.
It
does make me feel quite cordial.
They were my grandmother's, and so both my sisters got married, so they had registries where they got all glasses, and me, I just take my dead grandma's shit. This is what happens for single men. We get our dead grandma's shit.
Well, it has character.
It does.
She has great taste. You can really feel the energy in this.
You can. You think so?
Yeah, it's got good vibes.
I spent many a Sundays watching my grandma sip blackberry brandy out of that exact glass.
She was just like
a little sherry. Yeah, she would drink. She would fill it up and drink a couple of blackberry brandies. She worked all day, fucking working on that the sauce, and she would work all day, and then afterwards she would sit there and slam blackberry brandies or sherries out of that glass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is she still with us?
No, she died. She died, but which is fine. I'm 33. It's okay. My grandma's dead.
I don't know what you want me to say to that. Like, sure. Like, it sounded like you're trying to convince yourself.
Yeah, it's okay that she's dead.
Yeah. You're talking to yourself with that one.
No, I think she lived a beautiful life, and that was. I think her life quality was going down, so it was a good time to. Yeah, it's a beautiful time to get out, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
People don't live forever.
Yeah, people
At the end
don't
of the
live
day.
forever.
As you get older, all the people older than you get older.
I might be the first person to live forever.
You think you figured it out?
Well, this is my plan.
Okay.
Are you vegan?
I'm assuming No, I'm not
Okay.
vegan. That's not why I live forever. It's
Okay,
not in this vessel. It's definitely not in this vessel. But the way technology is going, I do think I will probably have my consciousness uploaded to the cloud.
Okay.
And then, so I just have to get really rich so that my family can have generational wealth and they can afford grandma's subscription or great subscription. And I'll keep living forever in the cloud. And then they'll put me in like different devices. Like I could be a suitcase one day or like a computer, like yeah. So that's how I envision the future.
Yeah, I do think that there will be subscriptions to keep people alive.
I think so.
That's
my! This is such a good point.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
People are going to be taking loans out to keep their great aunts alive, their great uncles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
why
it's
would
just
you
gonna be
not?
like, it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be gone forever.
If you start a trust.
Damn, this is wild. You
This is
gotta really provide your worth.
This is how I know you work for the government.
Kill you.
Oh my God.
This is how I know.
Stop
Yeah,
the
does she
speculation.
Oh my God. I've never heard such good points. We're going to be up and people are going to have to pay for people to stay alive.
Yeah.
That's going to be the new health insurance.
It's like, sorry, honey, we're going to have to cut off grandma. We can't afford grandma's subscription.
Wow, your credit card bounces and someone that's 400
Damn, so
years
we
old
should
just
start
disappears.
having children. You should start having as many children as possible so one of them could afford. Somebody's got to outlive you to pay.
I just have to become the rich person.
And then you need one child.
Then I just have a trust.
Okay.
If you start a trust, I can like fund myself through my trust.
Yeah.
But then you got to trust that I guess this subscription service will keep you going and not just steal your money.
Well, okay, there's obviously family will be involved in keeping the trust.
There's holes in this hypothetical.
You think so?
You need a kid that loves you.
There
I think
are.
at the minimum, you need a kid that really wants you to.
Or
one person to be
there will be
alive,
children.
younger.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is this why you want kids? Is this the main reason why you want kids?
To live forever.
Don't lie, because you say you don't want to get married, but you say you want kids.
I plead the fifth. I feel like I'm literally like being interrogated right now.
No.
This situation where I feel like I'm being interrogated, like I'm being antagonized in some way.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way.
Apology accepted.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, are you So you would ideally have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you would be uploaded and continue, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't get uploaded till I'm like 70. Like I'll live in this vessel for a while.
While it's good.
Yeah, while it's good.
I feel you. And 70 is still good.
Yeah. I actually this vessel might last a good while. It might last a good while.
I like calling it a vessel. A lot of people on TikTok do call it vessel. All these people that are like spiritual that go to the woods and play drums for a living. I don't know if it's for a living.
I guess.
What do you do for a living?
I guess if they put it on TikTok.
Yeah, if they put it on TikTok and they get enough views, they can.
Then it's a living.
But they all call it a vessel, and I think that's a great way to look. There's less attachments to the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think that will help you keep it stronger and keep it better.
You know, you are not. I mean, you are all of this, but you are still not all of this. Like if you got into, God forbid, like a traumatic injury or something, and it's just your paralyzed body down, you're still in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, you are your brain. So what matters is what's up there. So this really truly is a vessel. And one day I hope to outlive my vessel.
I hope to outlive my body too. This shit is gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be fucking out and about.
And if you're rich enough, you can get a new vessel. That's where it gets evil. You see, in the future, the really rich people will just like take over the bodies of like younger poor people.
Wow.
That's what
like young hot poor
not
people.
Robots.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get real people
because people. Robots aren't gonna be real enough for these rich, right?
And they're gonna be rich enough. They're like, I want to be that person, and then they can.
And then they'll ruin that vessel and give it back, and then get a younger vessel.
Exactly.
Because think about how fun it would be to just get a vessel and drink and smoke and eat all the food till it's worn down, and then you just give it back to somebody.
This is wild.
That is what real rich people are gonna go inside young people's bodies, ruin it, and give it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I sold my body for a year. Jesus Christ.
I mean, are people not gonna hate these people and rally against them and try to kill them?
I mean, think about rich people.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, what are we
it's
talking
sad.
about? We don't have what
every day I'm like, how come people aren't revolting in the streets all the time?
Yeah.
And they just, I guess you're right.
Same vibe.
Because
I guess we wouldn't know about it at first. Because then it would become.
We have errands.
Yeah.
They keep us busy with errands.
Exactly.
They keep us busy
with errands, and they keep us. What is the word? They keep us distracted. That's the word I'm looking for. They keep us distracted with TikToks.
With TikTok.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. They keep us distracted. They run Pornhub.
With this, we're technically working for them.
We are evil.
Yeah, we're part of the
evil.
We're part of the
We're part of the distraction. So that you will not fight these people.
Exactly.
So that they will not take advantage of young people's bodies in the future.
I think they absolutely will. That's going to be what's going to happen.
I mean, Elon Musk just made robots. Did you see this?
I did see the robot.
3 to 5 years, people will be able to buy a robot to clean their house.
Wow.
Walking around like a person, washing dishes, vacuuming the floor.
I can get that robot's body.
You want to be inside the robot?
Why not? Maybe I can be uploaded into a robot.
Would you ever get a sex doll if it was good enough? If it looked human enough, would you do a sex doll?
I mean, like, honestly, I wouldn't put anything past future me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say, like, no, but, like, I don't know. Future me, she's a wild girl. She'll do anything.
Interesting. Yeah. I feel you. Robbie?
Maybe. If I can afford it.
If you can afford it?
Is like, I've never used a vibrator, but is a vibrator not like just a really small, shitty sex doll?
Why are you asking me? I've never used a vibrator.
He has.
I have.
Yeah. Is it not you know what I mean? It's
great.
like a robot that's helping with sex.
I'm team vibe. My mom came over the other day. I had to stick it in my underwear drawer. I want to make sure, because that's too many questions. Your mom, I'm a dude. My mom finds my vibrator. There's too many questions that happen in that scenario. As a person from Staten Island, you find your son's vibrator. She wishes she found drugs.
No.
She wouldn't know what to do.
No, she would just have
I would
questions.
just say I'm holding it for a friend.
Holding a vibrator for a friend?
Why not?
That's a close friend.
She said she would have a threesome with almost all of her friends.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, my buddy Tim.
Yeah,
he's got no drawer
He
space.
left it over here.
Yeah.
During the last threesome.
Yeah.
But hey, Mom, at least I'm getting some. You know it.
My mom's really worried if I'm getting some. My mom calls me up. She goes, "How you doing? You went to the store? You got food?" I go, "Yeah, Ma, I got food. You getting some?" I go, "Yeah, Mom, I'm getting some." Okay, make sure you eat, vegetables. Make sure you're eating your vegetables. Make sure you get some, Sebastian. Okay? Oh, yeah. You reapply for your license yet? Yeah. You text that girl back to get some? Yeah, these are the concerns of my mother.
Do you always go by Sebastian? Do you ever shorten it?
Some people go, my parents call me Sebastian. But not even like they go, "Oh, Sebash," like they just don't have time to finish it.
Oh yes, I understand.
Some people say Seb. Back in college, when I was a little more of a partier, they went Seabass because I was like chugging beers. They go, "You got this, Seabass! Yeah, Seabass!" You looked at my belly. I saw your eyes go boop, and just look, Seabass. I see it. You swear to God. That's so funny.
My eyes betray me all the time.
It's okay. I love that. I do have a Seabass belly.
Is a sea bass a belly fish?
No, Seabass is like just an energy of a guy that's like, oh.
Is Robbie short for
Robert?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like Robin or.
No. Some people think Robbie. They go Robin. I let it fly. Robin's cool enough.
Robin is cool.
Robin is cooler than Robert.
Robin is cooler than Robert.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Remember that Chris O'Donnell was in Robin and Batman? He was such a piece. He was so hot. You wish you were Robin. Do you have nicknames?
Anna.
Anna's
a nickname.
Oh, it's your nickname.
Yeah.
What's your full name?
Wait,
Oh, of course.
how did you come up with the Park Slope Arsonist?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
So
I think it's hilarious.
This person that I know from the comedy scene, Zach Schiffman is his name.
Okay.
He tweeted one day, "Has anyone noticed that there's been a lot of fires in Park Slope lately?" And then I changed my Twitter name to Park Slope Arsonist just to respond to that tweet and be like, "Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder who's behind it."
Yeah.
And it was just a dumb joke to myself, and I was like, "Oh, I kind of like the way this sounds," so I just ran with it. Yeah, I'll probably have another handle name change. I think it's important. I used to be Men's Rights Activia.
Oh my God.
I used to be Men's Rights Activist. Rice.
Yeah.
So I'm probably likely going to change it sometime this year or soon.
You do a rebrand.
It's not like a rebrand. I just think you should change your username while you still can, before you're tethered to one. So I want to change it.
I love that. You think about the future as such an intense internet scary
I
place.
guess an intense.
You go. You should change your username. Well, you can. Yeah, it's fun. I might do something nice and light. Well, I still can before the internet turns into a place where you have no rights. But yeah, it's just funny. I make memes about ass because while I can, they'll still let me talk about ass openly. No, don't you? Yo, you gotta stare. You could stare. You know that though. No. Your eyes turn.
What do you mean?
Stop. You got powers. You have powers. Do you know that? Your silences are deafening. You know you have these powers. You're the type, when you argue, you'll stop and you won't talk and you'll look. Tell me I'm right.
I don't argue.
Jesus Christ! Wow! You do that. I have no power. My silences mean nothing. Ready? I'm gonna give you a stare. Why are you so good at that?
I was a very unhappy child.
Wow! Way to turn the table. Way to take control of me making fun of you. Yes. Good. No. You yeah.
Yeah, it's called trauma.
Cool.
You ever heard of it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some, so I got
okay.
that good dick. No. Yeah, you have a hard...
What are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies?
All of you. Both of you.
What are my hobbies right now? I would say...
Walking around Brooklyn.
Walking around. We're not drinking for a month.
Oh, just 1 month.
Are you sober?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know what? I keep getting these advertisements in my like my Instagram and TikTok about like sober living and like sober parties, and the idea is fun to flirt with.
I don't know why you're saying that to me. I'm not like
Sure.
that. I'm
You're not in the community.
No,
You're not participating in
okay.
I just like last year I was just like, what if I stopped drinking? And then I did.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going with it. And also I did it because I love being able to say like, no thanks, I don't drink.
Oh.
That's literally it. Like there's such a power.
Yeah.
When someone's like, you want a beer? Oh no, I don't drink. Do you have anything else? I love that energy.
Sure.
I did not do it for good reasons.
It's to make other people
take
feel like
control
you're better
back.
than them.
Yes.
Yes, I'm better than you.
Yes. That's literally
Wow.
it, yeah.
You're
It's
the
like
first
superiority thing. Yeah. Like I'm the first person to ever quit
I'm
drinking.
surprised you're not vegan.
I will be when I'm 35.
Yes, when you're
That's
35,
my life's
you're...
plan. Yeah, I've given myself till 35 to become vegan.
Oh, that's good, because then you will feel you could do that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, power moves all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
You
like
want to be the most annoying part about these things.
I know.
There's so many benefits, and you're only in it for probably the worst aspect.
I am in it for the worst aspect. Absolutely. I'm in it for like that person thinks they're better than me.
Yeah.
I want people to feel that seed towards me when I'm like, no, I don't drink.
Wow.
But enjoy yours.
Incredible.
What's
So
your-
you at a wedding where they're serving filet mignon and there's a champagne toast. This is where you're at your most powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And you just want to be sucking dick willy-nilly sober at these weddings? I was like, oh, damn, this girl must drink a lot.
Oh, this
But
is how
you wanna
guys
be
have fun?
sober?
This is how I have fun. And then
This
you
is
turn
how I
around
have
and
fun.
suck the groom's
Oh, my
dick.
God.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
realize.
This is cute.
I have to re-listen to the whole episode and be like, put it in the context of you want to do all this sober now. All this behavior is happening sober.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what are your hobbies?
Oh, normal thing. I like to watch, read,
Yeah,
cook,
I like that.
Organize
walk.
friends.
or
Make lists.
Organize friends. Make lists.
Hey, making lists is a hobby.
I don't make too many lists.
No?
Most of my lists are mental, so it's like not like written. This
What-
was the one that I had to write down.
When you go on a date with a guy, do you start a new note tab for him?
No, I do not. But mentally, I am keeping it. Absolutely.
Okay.
I go on, so, oh my God, I love going on dates. Like, a lot of people hate going on, like, first dates.
Yeah.
I never get the nerves. Every time on the first day, I'm like, this is my chance to perform. Who am I going to be on this date? We'll find out.
Wow. Terrifying response. Who am I going to be? That's absolutely the most terrifying thing you could say.
Do you give
I wonder
fake
who's going to show
backstories?
up.
Not like, okay, so my rule about lying is that you have to tell a lie that you can back up. So it has to be close to the truth. So I'm not giving a fake backstory, but perhaps I'm emphasizing something
Okay.
Making
to a certain
something
degree.
bigger
bigger
than
than it is. So
Oh, you're
there's
having
truth
fun.
to it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm someone so like I worked at a law firm. I could say I still work at the law firm. It's partially true. I did work at the law firm,
Yes.
but I don't currently. That's where the lie is. So that's the kind of lies I like to tell, where you can still back it up. There's still evidence.
Sure.
Never lie about something that you cannot back up.
Facts.
Or get out of the lie quickly. Because you could be like, oh, I left the law firm. If you go on 4
Yeah.
dates,
Exactly.
you could get out of it quickly. You don't want anything too messy
Yeah.
with the exit.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
So I go on a date. I'm like, I'm trying to have fun. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how the date will go. I don't know what they're going to look like in person or whatever. So, like,
I know.
just
If I look
have
at
fun.
Is this mean to say, if I look at like a Hinge, I'm like, do I like this person if they were a little bit uglier? When I,
think
look
that's
at their
probably
picture?
a good. That's probably a good metric.
I guess.
Because in everyone's pictures, they always look a little bit better than they do in real life.
I don't know if that's for everybody.
You really?
I try to put up like a range of images. Like you'll see me at my most like
the
rough,
worst.
And then you'll see me at my most okay. And then I look even better in person. I try not to put like too nice of a picture on my dating profile.
Oh, I think that's a great tactic.
It is.
Because nothing like showing up.
Yeah, because you could get the reaction, and then you have the power in the situation. So you can do things like make them buy dinner for your roommate, which is what happened on one of my dates.
How do you swing that?
When you're hotter than your picture, you can make the date buy dinner for the roommate.
For you and
wow.
How'd you swing that?
Well, it was a feat. I wasn't going into it wanting that, but my roommate remarked she liked the restaurant we were going to, and I was like, I'll see if I can get you something. And so I showed up, and I was so hot. I was so hot on that date. I was like, oh my God, let's fucking go. So we're sitting at this date. We're making conversation. I do the whole thing where I'm like asking more questions than I'm answering.
Yeah.
Just to not like, you don't need to know that much about me. But
I know, you're a closed book. You've made it very clear. You are a closed book.
If you were a flight attendant.
Yeah, this is similar to what my dates are.
Yes.
I'm asking questions. If he asks a question I don't like or says something I don't like, I can just not answer. That's also the thing. People always think they have to address things that are, asked of them. You don't have to. And that's exactly what I do. But in any case, at one point I was like, oh, my roommate really loves this restaurant. It'd be nice if I could get her something. Oh, no. I don't know if I brought my wallet. He's like, I got you. And then,
oh, my God.
That's very blatant. There's no trick. There's
no subtlety.
No, there's no being subtle. Why would you be subtle? What's the point of subtlety?
And was he down? He was. Yeah, I guess he was down for it.
What did she get?
She got chicken mole. It was like,
oh my God.
I want to say, I think it's like $22.
Yeah, that's an entree.
Yeah, and I also got the steak, mind you. I got the most expensive thing on the menu. I'm not.
I talked to a girl recently who's like, I'm really hot. Guys should be buying my friends stuff. They should be buying my friends drinks. They should be buying my friends meals. And that when you date me, you have to take care of my friends. And this girl's like, yeah, I'm hot enough to warrant that
as well.
Well, in that moment, yeah. I'm not always going for that, but in that particular moment, I was like, I am going to squeeze as much as I can out of this. And I did.
Did you go on a second date with this guy?
No, I did not. In fact, he wanted to get ice cream afterwards. And that's one of the bits I ignored. I just kept going with the conversation.
He said you want to go get ice cream and you didn't address it?
I didn't address it. I just kept moving on with the conversation. And then I went home.
And then did he ask you to go out again?
No, he did not. I walked him to his subway station, and then I was like, this is how you're going to get home. And then I got on the bus and then went home. And that was it. It was a perfect date. It was honestly a good date. He was a nice guy.
It sounds like a perfect date.
I have learned so much and so little. Every piece of information that you tell me about me only provides me with more questions of who you are as a human. I just want you to know that.
I'm a nice person.
100%. Yeah.
All things considered,
I've had a lovely time with you here.
Thank you.
I've had a lovely. I mean, I don't think that. Yeah, but I only have more questions for everything that you've told me about yourself.
Like what? How could you have questions? I've answered so many of them.
No, you haven't. This was awesome. I'm so happy that you were able to come on and do this.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, I had such a good time. I think that your memes are so funny. Everyone should really go check you out. Plug your Instagram for everyone.
I'm currently Park Slope. I don't know why I'm leaning as if.
They won't hear the rest. Don't worry. They will not
Everything
hear the
else
rest.
nobody heard.
Nobody heard any episode now. Lean in so they can hear you.
So you can follow me at Park Slope Arsonist. Park_slope_arsonist on Instagram. And don't call me bestie. I will block you for that. Mwah.
This girl that told me the thing about buying, she loves the word bestie. So
That's not on your list of friends.
You guys don't agree on
I would
that.
absolutely block her.
Okay.
My friends can call me bestie.
Yeah.
Okay, but you would fuck them.
I shouldn't. Yeah.
I only if they want. I'm not fucking my friend. I'm joining them in a threesome if they ask me to join.
Yes,
okay. Sorry.
I think it's part of being there for your friends. Like, it's not about how you feel about the situation. It's about your friend needing support. If my friend is like, I need support in the bedroom, girl, I got you. You know, that's what's important.
That's beautiful.
Supporting your friends. Maybe you guys need to work on that friendship support.
Supporting
he would support you.
I know.
But would you support him?
I didn't say it. I just said never say never.
That was a hard
That's my
yes.
official
I heard a hard
yes.
I heard absolutely.
I heard a hard
yes.
yes.
You, but I heard
no.
He
Never
pulled out
say
a
never
Google
is
count.
not a hard yes.
He pulled out a Google. I got a Google invite.
I don't think never say never is a hard
threesome
yes.
with Rob.
No.
Robin and you threesome. Robbie, what do you want to plug?
I would like to plug this podcast, Loud About Nothing. Please follow on Instagram. Follow on the YouTube. We need more people on the YouTube. So please follow the YouTube. And then we have 2 live shows coming up. October 15th, New York is Phenomenal at Caveat. And then November 11th, New York is Phenomenal at Asylum NYC.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah. Well, hotties, keep doing your thing. We love you all out there. Thank you so much. Robbie, hit the fucking music.